Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Always Ask Questions. Yo, today we're gonna be talking about this AI technology, man. It's crazy out here. AI technology. Now, if you see this video here, this thing is showing how you can manipulate pictures. You can manipulate things. You can make things taller, shorter, close eyes, open eyes. You can make it look like somebody was jumping up. You can make somebody look like they were running. I mean, you could change the scenery, everything. And this is getting out of hand, man. This is getting crazy. Like, I'm wondering, is this stuff like really getting scary? Is this stuff like really getting out of control? Because AI technology is on some other stuff, man. All right. Like, it's one thing for, being convenient, but then it's another thing where it's just like, you're not going to know what to trust anymore. Let me turn this real quick. There we go. We're not going to know what to trust anymore. It is getting so out of control to the point where it's like, the voice recognition, you ain't gonna know who you talking to. You ain't gonna know who's on the video. You ain't gonna know if the picture's real. You ain't gonna know if the text message is real. You ain't gonna know if anything is real. Yo, they got people that's getting, and they can copy your voice and make it seem like it's one of your family members. They're copying it's like AI technology is getting scary, man. And I don't think people are really looking at the possibilities of it. Like, it's really on some other stuff, man. And the next, I say 2-3 years, it is getting out of control. Okay. It's like every single thing that you used to have to work really hard to master and control, you can do it at a touch of a button. Like, as you can see, man, I'm an artist, man. I draw a lot of stuff, but it's like you got people who are telling the program what to do, push the button. The program makes an image on Midjourney or any of these things, and people are literally calling themselves artists. They're like, hey, I'm an artist. Hey, I'm a Midjourney artist. Like, listen, man, this is just wild. Okay, you can have the AI clip up and edit your videos. You can have the AI insert your captions and all that. And that's surface level stuff. That's like, all right, that's cool. It's convenience. That's not a big deal. That's not a big deal. But yo, they have it right now where if you're recording like this, right? And say, for instance, I turn and I look this way, the AI will make it look like, I'm still looking at you. Like we're looking face to face, when we're actually not looking face to face. And that's scary. It could be somebody like, you call somebody, they've been kidnapped, and they tell you to look in the camera and tell them that you okay. And the camera's making it look like you happy. And then the side you over here like this and you crying and sniffling, and he won't even read and pick up. The AI is making it look like you're doing something you're not. I mean, they got AI generated where they could put your face on somebody else's body, man. Like they did all the celebrities and they put their faces on other bodies and masked their voice, and it made it look like they were in a commercial where they never were there. And I'm like, okay, if they're just now pulling out this technology, this is the thing. If they're letting us have this technology, trust me, they've been had this for a while. They've probably had this for over a decade. So when were they using this in the public? When were they using, how many times we were listening to something and it wasn't even them? How many times we were looking at a picture and an image and it really wasn't that picture or image? How many times we were looking at a video and it really wasn't that video? Yo, we are in some scary times, ladies and gentlemen. We are in some scary times. We are not going to be able to tell the difference between reality and fiction. What's real and what's not real? Who am I talking to? And they did it so slick. For the longest time, even when we used to talk to these automated systems and they'd be like, press 1 for this, press 2 for that, press 3 for that. We're not even realizing we're talking to a computer. We're talking to an automated system that has no feeling, doesn't have no remorse, doesn't have any empathy. All it knows is what it's programmed to do. We got robotic dogs now for the police. We got drones with guns. We got drones that can wash, people rooftops and stuff. Like they even got the drones in Amazon, man, trying to lift up boxes and stuff. And it's like we're using robots for everything, man. And it's like, where does it stop at? Like, how? I'm just trying to see, we are really living in the Jetsons era. When I was a kid growing up, I watched the Flintstones and the Jetsons, and that seemed so far-fetched. They like, it just like, wow, they're going to be in space, and they're going to be flying around and conveyor belts, and, you could talk to people on your watch, and we were like, what? Now it's like, look at my book bag. Look at what we can do. You got an Apple Watch. You can talk to people on your watch now. You can talk to people on the screen, FaceTime. That was so far from reality of what we believed back in the day. But we're actually living it now. We're actually here. It's here. And it's like, all we need is the flying cars. We already got the cars that's on the water. They already got these they actually have it's like a large drone that already flies. It look like the dude from Green Goblin and Spider-Man. Like we're there. It was like we're really there. Escalators, conveyor belts, like everything in the Jetsons we pretty much have, man. And it's like, it's getting crazy, man. We just don't got the thing where you put yourself in a capsule and it fly you wherever it's going to go. But yo, man, that's almost what a Tesla is. It's like they almost got it to the point where you get in the car. And when you get in the car just take you right to your destination. Right? So it's like, hey, man, it's really, really getting scary out here, man. Really, really getting scary. And I'm just trying to think like, where are we going to be in the next 5 to 10 years with this AI technology? How do we know we're really talking to a real person? Or when the news comes on, or when it comes to things that are political, or when it comes to the police. I mean, it's just, and all they want to do, they just want to keep on breaking these barriers. But I'm like, are we going to get to the point where we breaking a barrier that we shouldn't be breaking? Are we going to get to a point where it's just like, okay, man, this is enough. Like, we don't need to keep doing this. I mean, what more do you want to do? How lazy do we want to be where the AI just running everything? Like, it's taking all the jobs. Nobody, it's only going to be a small percentage. If you got, business establishment that used to take 100,000 people or whatever to maintain and run and manage, you break it down, it's only like 10,000 people in the world or whatever. It's like, where all the money's going to go? Who's going to be buying stuff? There's so many jobs getting replaced right now. So many things happening so fast. And the crazy part about it is they are not able to predict how fast this AI thing is going to be smarter than us. Okay, you make a password, you put in a program, it's already figuring out solutions and communicating with other computers. We don't even understand what they're communicating, and they're bypassing stuff. And it's like, yo, man, how many robot movies have we seen? I know it sounds crazy and it sounds hilarious, but really just think about it. Just think about it. This AI, artificial intelligence, man, if it ever becomes self-aware, if it ever becomes to the point where it is autonomous, I mean, I'm trying to think of the word that they called it, man, but it's like I'm going to think about it later too. Man, I'm going to think about that word later. But I can't remember the word. It's like the mainframe or something. It's something with autonomous, but it's the singularity. Thank you, the singularity. This thing gets a hold of the singularity, man, and these robots and all these AIs on one accord. It has access to weapons. It got access to all the security. It got access to locking your doors, unlocking your doors. You got people who their entire house is ran by automation, where they say a word and it just automatically lock their door. They say a word, it automatically turns off their lights. Like, just think about it, man. Anybody get that type of power or get control of the AI, or the AI go haywire, you're locked in your house, your lights can't come on. I mean, I'm just saying, man, it's like we're giving too much power to these machines. And I want to know what you think about it. Are we giving these machines too much power? Because this stuff is crazy. This stuff is crazy, man. This is like, wow. Like, I mean, and it was crazy because one time I seen this movie. I don't know if it was called Unfriended, but it was one of those point of view movies where you could see everybody on the screen. It was showing like, everybody on the computer. But this dude that they set up, it literally like took his face, took a video and, imprinted his face in the video, made it look like he was the one breaking into this vault or whatever. And it really wasn't him. And it was just setting him up. It was like, yo, you can do anything, man, on these computers on this video. And it's like, how do you verify? Because usually you'll be like, okay, if we got you on camera, then obviously, hey, that was you. We hear your voice, obviously that was you. But it's not. It's not like, think about the criminal system. Think about the justice system. Like, it is, how can you prove? Other than, DNA and all that witnesses. But I'm just saying, when it comes to video evidence, surveillance, anything, man, you can set anybody up with this stuff now, man. And then they're even asking people, hey, we'll pay you $200,000 for your likeness. And we get to use your face, and you can never claim your likeness for the rest of your life. We own the rights to your face, or we're going to own the rights to your voice like that. Yo, hey. And you're going to have some people out there desperate enough to do it because they need the money. So now you done sold your entire likeness for what, 200 grand? That's nothing. That's nothing. That money be going quick. And you done sold your likeness. Hey man, hold that thought. I hope you guys are getting a lot of good value from this video. But I want to let you know this video is sponsored by In Your Face Art. You can go ahead and hit the link in the description, man. Get you some really dope merch. I drew and designed all this stuff myself. We got many more designs, and I'm working on making a lot more original pieces. So if you want to look something like this, or you want to get something like this, you know, hit that link in the description, man. These do not fade in the wash. They run big. We got big guy sizes. They're very vibrant. They're very soft, colorful, all that stuff. And they all drawn by me, man. So hit me up, man. Link in the description. If you really want to get some heat, you want something different. And if you really want to go different, hold up. Check out our LED bags as well, man. Dope book bags and stuff like that. You can check these out too, man. Customizable. So, you know, rock with your boy, man. It's one way you can support the channel. You already know what it is. Hey, man. The AI technology got me like, I'm like, yo, this is different. This is different. We are entering an untreaded waters, man. Like, this is something brand new that I'm just wondering, like, what is it going to look? I am seriously like, how is this going to look in the next 5 years? Cause we're looking at all the convenience and the fun and, oh, let's play all the games. And you know how simple a lot of us are, man, especially here, man. Y'all, it's people so simple. Oh, hey, we got a brand new filter. That thing scanning all your face and everything. We sign all the rights away on all these apps. It's like, yo, man, come on, man. And it's like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, because you have to, in a sense, to even run a business. You got to be on all these social media platforms. You got to have emails. You got to do. It's like, man, it's scary, man, because you have to be on this stuff. But at the same time, it's putting you in a position where once they get you in, it's like you're trapped. It's like you have no choice. And if you don't use this stuff, you're going to be doomed. If you want to excel, you want to build up your businesses and stuff, or you want to, you know, stay in tune with everything that's going on. So it's just like they are playing chess with us, man. It's like they're playing chess. They are really playing chess out here. And now this is about to be the what? I guess this next generation of kids growing up, I guess the generation, I guess after me, or one generation after that, they don't even know what life is like outside of social media. These kids don't know what it's like to live without an iPad, without an iPhone, without a smartphone. They don't even know. Like, I remember what life was like when we didn't have all these smartphones. I remember what it was like when you had to pull up, you know, print out MapQuest to find out how to get around. Before the GPS was so normal and on the phone, like, these kids don't even know. So when they turn into adults, it's going to be even easier to control them. You know why? Because they don't know anything else. A lot of them don't know anything else. They depend, like, everything is dependent on this thing, man. It is dependent on. That's why when you go to the club, everybody on the phone. You go anywhere, everybody recording. Everybody's on the phone. It's like, yo, it's crazy, man. You meet somebody, be like, yo, what's up? How you doing? Nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, here's my Instagram. It's like, what? It's like, yo, it's just wild, man. It's wild. We in a different world, man. We in a different world. And I know I'm showing my age a little bit, but I have concerns about these things because I'm like, man, the next 5 years is like, how can you differentiate between, like Morpheus said, how do you know about the dream world and the real world? Like, yo, we in the Matrix, man. We really in the Matrix right now, man. It's like, it's getting to that point. It is really getting to that point. And I'm just like, hey, I guess I just need to grab me a big old bag of popcorn, just sit back and take this roller coaster ride. Because it is what it is. I mean, I'm only one person. Ain't nothing I can do. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, hey, I hope I survive this thing, you know, whatever it is going to be. But I can only imagine, man, 40, 50, 60 years after this, man. And y'all done entered in this technology. And it's, boy, oh boy. I mean, I mean, everything, man. I seen people are using Drake's voice without his permission and just making songs with Drake's voice. I mean, they got full albums almost, mixtapes and everything with Drake's voice, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can take somebody's voice and make them narrate It's like, what do I need to hire you for? Why would I need to hire you? Why? Well, I can write the book. Look at the people going on strike right now. Look at the writers' strike. Because they trying to have AI machines do all the writing and stuff for these people. And these people like, dang, well, there ain't no soul. They're like, hey, forget that. We trying to save money and cut costs. We going to hire the machines. Soon, man, they're going to replace LeBron and everybody, man. They're going to have machines dunking from the other free throw line to the other court, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. We're going to be watching holograms play basketball, man. It is going to it's like they are trying to replace us in every shape or form. And I know some people are like, well, there's still some jobs. You just got to learn how to, you got to get a job where you be able to, make the codes. And how many people you think you need to do that? You got like 10 people, 15 people in the room that engineers and know how to, do computer programming and code and all that. Like, man, they knock all that stuff out, man. It's not going to take 500,000 people to man all these machines and stuff. A lot of the machines are doing the work. Once you plug it in, put the code in, whatever, program it to do what it do. I mean, it just, maybe I'm wrong though. Like I said, I'm asking questions. I'm trying to figure this thing out. Do you guys think we have anything to worry about? Is there anything to worry about? Or am I tripping? Am I tripping right now when it comes to this AI stuff? Will we be able to tell the difference between things? I mean, artwork, they copying the heck out. They stealing other people's art. It's crazy. It's like photographers, we're going to computer generate models, all that stuff. We don't need to hire you. Like when it comes to the creativity aspect, everything when it comes to being creative, like the basics of creativity where it comes to photography, videography, editing, artwork, artistic artwork, all those type of things. It is like, AI is kicking butt on all that stuff. So it's like, okay, well, why would I hire you when I could just get the computer to do it? Why would I hire you as a model? Why would I hire this photographer? Why would I hire any of you guys? I can cut costs and just make it. If I need somebody to model these underwears, I can get a computer generator. I can do it. I don't need you. I don't need you to sign off on this and pay you a bonus. And I ain't got to do all that. They're using AI to create commercials now, man. Like I've seen Pepsi commercials, hot dog commercials, barbecue commercials, all kind of commercials. And it looks weird because people laughing at it. It looks a little crazy and wonky right now. Wait till these machines keep learning, man. These things aren't slow and they learn super fast. They learn very fast. So it's like, keep laughing if you want to. It's going to be crisp and clean soon. Soon. It's learning this technology. It's not playing around. So while we twiddling our thumbs and stuff, and you know what I'm saying, we on the iPhone and all that, and doing all the moves, and man, that thing is learning, man. It's loading up, man. It's gearing up, and it's like it's studying human behavior. It's studying everything about human behavior. That's when you ask Siri and ask Alexis and all these robots, y'all asking all these questions and all this stuff. It knows about our history. It knows about our faults. It knows about our discriminations. It knows about our loves. It knows about our likes, our dislikes. It knows about our religion. It knows everything. Everything. It knows our habits. It's studying our habits. How long we're on the phone. How many times do we walk a day? How many times we call our families? How many times we beating off on the phone? Like, it knows everything, bro. It's studying everything, man. These computers are not playing games. Demographics, where you live at, geography-wise, all that. Heart rate, how your blood pressure is, when you're getting upset, when you're getting happy, when you get a dopamine release from your favorite Starbucks drink, when you paid the $7 for your Starbucks coffee. It knows everything, bro. And I'm just like, yo, what is going on, man? Like, where? I watched that TV show called Black Mirror a while ago. This is a couple years ago. And when I first seen that, I was like, yep. People thought that stuff was just like some fairy tale stuff, man. That stuff is coming true right before your eyes if you want to believe it or not, man. If you want to believe it or not. But I'm telling you, if we got these iPhones, all this technology that we have right now, and we think we lit and, oh man, we got this technology, what do you think them folks got? What do they have that they haven't even given us yet? If we coming out with all these AI tools, trust me, they got some stuff 10 times better than that. They got something 10 times better than that. If they allowing us to use the technology, trust me, it's something out there way more powerful than this, man. And I'm just like, I can only imagine what it is. I can only imagine what it can do. So you guys let me know in the comments what you think, man. Do you think we should be afraid of all this AI technology that's about to drop? And that is dropping? Or we don't have nothing to worry about. I'm just tripping, you know what I mean? Conspiracy theory, all that stuff. You know, ain't nothing gonna pop off, man. I'm just tripping. Y'all let me know in the comments. You already know what it is. Always ask questions, and I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Peace. These shirts were made in the US, which means sizes run true to size, if not slightly bigger. We make art, we sell art. And our shirts range from small to 5XL. So big and tall, we got you covered. We use polyester fleece materials, which means they're very soft and breathable. Love the vibrant colors? Well, don't worry. They don't fade or shrink after washing. Tired of the same old boring images used over and over again? Or just a square image right in the middle of your shirt? Our shirts are custom designed and fully wrapped all the way around. We have sold thousands of orders all over the US to happy customers. So what are you waiting for? Order some of the most amazing, vibrant, and soft t-shirts in the industry today. We make art, we sell art. In your face! Introducing our customizable in-your-face book bag. This is a custom book bag that you can hook up to your phone via Bluetooth and change or put anything that you want on this book bag. It comes with lots of features and you can download anything. I mean, it doesn't matter what cartoon, video game, animation, entertainment, basketball athletes, anything. Whether you want to promote your own business or you just want to have something fun. It is water resistant and it's great for all ages. I mean, whether you want to be bicycling with this book bag, going motorcycling, if you want to just have something to travel on the airport, everywhere you go, this thing is a conversation starter. And trust me, I've been all around. Everywhere I go, I can stop for this book bag non-stop, okay? So check out our brand new custom LED book bag. You won't regret it. This thing is super awesome. Battery life can last up to 18 to 20 hours. Easy. Turn heads everywhere you go with your brand new customizable in-your-face book bag. Check you later. In your face.